All right, guys, welcome to class. Let's get warmed up, okay? So we're gonna start with our arms. Big swings. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then reverse it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, all right. Bonus one. And then roll the neck a couple times. Hopefully yours doesn't crack as loud as mine does. Good. Remember, go both ways, and same with the shoulders. Forward, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. All right, guys, a little jog in place. Get your arms moving, pump those legs. Gonna do a little self-defense today. I'm gonna record some students doing the moves slowly and quickly, and you'll get to see that for your rank. So this video will go white through green. Good. And then we'll do some sparring moves here too. And then in and out with the legs, add a jab and a cross. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay, from here, knee comes up and out, alternating, those legs involved. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Hands are up, rapid fire kicks. Okay, just front kicks, pump that leg in, keep the knee in the same spot. How fast can you retract that heel? Keep kicking, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. See how fast you can bring that foot in and out. Keep your stability. Hands are up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. All right. Squat up, and then feet together. Up and out. Out and in. I'm gonna add that punch again. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now fast. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Sparring stance. Jab, cross, block, and cover. 1, 2, cover. 3, 4, 5. Hands are up. Our hands should not have that far to go. If they're down here, you have to bring them all the way up. It's too slow. 6. 2 more. 7. And 8. Good. Switch sides. Jab, cross, cover. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Jab, cross, cover. All right, good. Now the next cover, instead of being out front here, we're gonna bring it past up tight, our side cover for like hook punches and round kicks. So literally punch past your ear, keep your hand in tight to your shoulder. We don't want a big gap here. We don't want to be up here with this big gap. We want it tight here. Up and down, that's it. Okay, don't go back too far down. You're not going to a chamber. Keep your hand up by your chin. Bring it up to block and back down. All right, here we go. Left side's out, our right side will block. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good, other side. 6, 7, 8, block and back down. 9, and 10. Good, switch them up again. Okay, this time we're gonna block here and counter punch. Almost at the same time if you can. So block, punch, that's fine. If you can do it at the same time, that'd be great. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then switch them up. 6, so this is a block and jab motion. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. All right, switch them up again. Okay, this time now, we're going to block with our front side and counter with our back side. Okay, so this is usually what more like a self-defense situation now. So we're blocking with our front side, turning, countering with our back hand. So right now I'm using my left to block, my right cross on my back side. Ready? 1. Just like in green belt, except it's a palm strike instead, but you can do that if you want. 2, or punch the body. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Switch them up. Backhand counters, that's with our strike. Front hand cover blocks. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Make sure you get that hand high enough. Don't stop here. You want to protect your ear and your whole side of your head. 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Good. All right. Let's go ahead and do a little stretch here. First, we'll start with the arms, crisscrossing. Good. Angle it. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay, now our legs. You're going to grab your leg, pull in twice. Now pull up. Again, pull on your leg twice, support your ankle on your knee. This one you kiddos may not feel as much, but as you get tighter here in the hip area on the side, you'll feel that. And then same with this next one, the quad. Grab, pull, pull. Make sure your knee goes behind your elbow for that second pull. Again, you may not feel this now, but eventually you will. All right, keep stretching. Good. All right, guys. Okay, now the challenge this week is just 30 seconds. I want you to time yourself for 30 seconds. And here, I'm going to do a move, okay? So you're going to do a burpee with a punch. No jump, no push-up, though. Okay, so here's the move. Down, out, up, punch, punch. That's 1, 2, 3, and so on. You have 30 seconds to do as many as you can. Now, if you send me a video of you doing these, it doesn't have to be the whole 30 seconds, just maybe just 5-10 seconds of a video of you doing these, and then send me your number, what number you made it to. I'll put you in the drawing for the Lego. Okay, so I'm going to email your folks about that too. So you can just pause, do that now, or do it after the video here. Now, a couple things though, when you do the burpee, or not here. Okay, I want your feet to jump or step all the way back. So you're in a plank, and then you can step or jump back. 2 punches from guard. Okay, so also don't go back too far is where you sag. So you want to fight, keep your hips up, hop into your sparring stance, pop off those 2 punches, back down. Okay, so how many can you do? So do a couple now just to check your form, and then when you guys have time, go ahead and do a little record and send me your numbers. All right, okay guys, good job. Let's go ahead and move on to some self-defense. Guys, we're going to review the self-defense. If you have a partner, just go slowly with us with that. If not, just hang out and watch these. And then you can also go through the motions, like if you had a partner with the hands. So just as a review. So we're going to start at white, and then we'll stop at green, and then the other videos will have green striping up on them. All right, so white belt. All right, wrist grabs. So we're going to grab the wrist. Okay. Remember, we move away from the thumb, so I want to step in towards my partner, not leave the hand out here. Step in,
Go towards the pinky side, turn and push down, and then circle around. Okay, do that again. My other hand's up here. Step in. I'm going to go to the outside. See how that turns her shoulder, gets that punch hand away, and I turn towards that weak side. So you want to practice this, crisscrossing the grabs. Yep, every other hand. Think where their thumb is, where their pinky is. Step in. Don't get in this habit here. Turn. Okay, step in. When I come up to here, I want to turn my palm towards the wrist and push down as hard as I can as I come around. So do that about 8 to 10 times with your partner. Different hands. See how I step in? I bring it right to my center. Turn. Green belts and up. Still, you can practice these with a partner. You can also do it by pinning the wrist. That way I turn the shoulder completely. Okay? Staying tight here. And then back up. All right, good. Now let's go ahead and do any double grab. So remember on the double grab, we use the top thumb as an indicator. And I step in. This hand's up. I turn. So I turn my hips with this. I'm not just using my arm because I might not be strong enough. She's stronger than she looks. All right. I turn my whole body. Use my body. Use my hips. Turn. And then we have our double here. Step in. And if she's pulling me, I can't do it out here. I need to step in. Don't headbutt your partner. All right. Do it one more time. Step in. Go around. Push down. All right. Good. All right. So those are white belts. Keep practicing those. Okay, we're going on to yellow. That's the double grab on the shoulder. Set your stance. I forgot to mention that with the wrist ones, but always set your stance. Keep your hands up. They go outside, underneath, hook the wrist, push down. See how our head turns? We want them off balance. Now again, I'm not using my arm strength, I'm just turning my hips. Okay, so they slide off, and then I exit out. Doesn't matter which side you use. So from this side, over, under. Now you're not going to have enough leverage if you do this. You're going to slide it to the wrist. Use your elbow to drop down on the crook of their elbow. And then turn. Now it's a little harder for me to turn this way, but you can, depending on where your feet are, you'll notice more power. Back. Here, over, turn. Good. All right, and then the second one's from the back side. So take your foot, step on there, or actually right in between, but you can step on them too. But right in between, keep your knees bent, look over your shoulder, point your elbow up at the ceiling. You could elbow them, but for here we're just trying to escape, so we're going to wrap the arms instead as I turn towards my partner here. Drop down, push. If I do it with the other leg, and you should practice both sides, guys, then I do it with my other arm. If I step back, whichever leg I step back with, that's the arm that comes up. Here, drop, push. Don't lose your stability when you push. One more time. Step back, turn. You want to be close because I want to be above their elbow when I grab. Eventually you'll be able to do other things if you do that. All right, very good. And we'll stay in the camera frame here, but push. We're pushing here for the yellow stripe. I deflect and kind of open the door there. I really don't open the door there, but let's break that down. Okay, whatever foot's in front, leave it in front and pivot off. So I'll let her push me once. I bring my hands up. She pushes me again. I pivot. See how that foot stayed? So I want them to go past me. Push, push. And then green belts or maybe blue belts and up, you can do the parry version of this. So as her arms come in here, instead of kicking up and parrying the inside of the wrist, I parry the outside of the wrist, parrying one across and one down. I want her arms to cross as I pivot out. That throws them off balance a little more. All right, so push. And to get better at this, once you get the hang of the timing, you really need your partner to just try to push you a little harder. Be careful though, because if you do it right, they're going to go flying into whatever's behind you. So, one more time. I'm getting a little feisty actually. All right. Okay, next one is our side push here. So I'm here, I parry and move. So I'm parrying to the wrist, the hand, just like I parry a punch, deflecting that way, and then I'm sliding up towards her back and around. You can make it hard with a strike almost, but the time you want to be fast. This is if they're pushing you, maybe they're not pushing you, maybe they just have a hand there, and that hand's up. Again, I deflect in, just like an inside block as I come across. So watch your footwork on this. The hand's pretty easy. Let's break down the footwork. Go ahead. So remember, if my left foot's in front, so I'm going to move my left foot first as I parry, then the right, and then move back around. So remember, we don't want to make the mistake of crossing our feet when we move. Don't do this. So watch that footwork. All right, one more for the beginner video. It's going to be the hook punch. So we just did this in some of the warm-up. The hook punch comes in, you're going to cover block, palm strike. We're grabbing the wrist and the shoulder here. Bring it down to your hip and pull on their arm as their head comes to you. Step around, your back foot steps behind their front leg. I want this foot here, not back here. You can come over here too, Grace. And then this is where you can stop. And you don't have to do the takedown if you have a partner, or especially if they're a lot bigger than you. Just practice this. So this foot shouldn't be out here. You want it to be between their legs here. Then I would pop, reap, and push down to complete the takedown. So a couple more times here. Cover, strike, counter, grab, bring the arm down as you step around behind. Back of the knee to back of the knee. Here. Another thing too is my front foot. When they step forward and punch, I want that front foot to be on the outside of their front foot. If it's in here, it's going to mess your stance up and your takedown. So make sure that foot's outside, counter, grab, and position. And just stop there. Get faster at that, and then when we're back in class, you can do the takedown part. If you're having troubles with the leg deal, just get fast at that. Just do that again and again and again. Notice I'm stepping forward into it. Okay, that's one of the best things you can do for self-defense, and then practice on the other side too. So I'd step here, that side. If you step with the wrong side and you block it, it's not the end of the world here. There's still plenty of moves you can do. We're on the inside lane, so it's no big deal. But practice both those sides a lot. All right, good job. All right, guys, some sparring combinations and drills. So if you don't have a lot of space, you don't have to move around or step down. And just to stay with the camera, I'm not going to do a whole lot of that. But if you have the space, after you're done with the combo, step down and move. Circle to the side, come at a different angle. It's really good practice. You got to pretend there's a target there. If you have a wave master or someone holding a bag or pellet for you, kind of turn. Always be careful with that, but they can turn with you and you can circle around them for a little bit better practice. You don't have to, but it does help with your practice. Of course, a hanging bag or a wave master where you can put in the middle and work around works great too. We'll do some bag work later on, and there's a video on that. Okay, so you're in your sparring stance, guys. So we're going to throw combinations, and again, step down, switch feet. I'll tell you kind of when to do that, but if you guys can circle, circle. So the first one is going to be a double jab, back leg front kick, down and out. And then I'm going to slide back so I can do my other side. So we'll automatically alternate with this one. All right, ready? Double jab, front kick, 1. Down and out. 2. 3. 4. As you step down, control. Don't flop down with your kick. 5. 6. 7. 8. 2 more. Okay, now this hand here, not the hand I'm punching with, this hand. Where is it? Okay, you guys doing this? Okay, over here. Okay, as we punch. 2 more. Kick. And 1 more. Keep those hands up when you're kicking. All right, good. Okay, next combination. You're going to throw a high jab, low cross, high round kick. Okay, so again, high jab, and then a cross to the body,
So I bend my knees and move as I strike there, and then I come up to round kick. All right, let's try it out. 1, jab, cross, round. 2. As you get better, the cross and round kick, there won't be a lot of time between them. It'll go fast. 3. 4. Get a rhythm to your moves. Keep those hands up. 5. 6. 7. And last one. 8. Good. All right. Okay, next one now, we're going to work our defense in here a little bit. So I want you to parry. Parry, parry, jab, cross. Number 1, front kick. All right, that's a lot, but it's pretty quick. So parry, parry, jab, cross, front kick. All right, let's do it together. 1. Parries are like somebody's punching to your head twice. You're parrying them, you're countering them, and then maybe they parry your punches and they're moving in on you, so we're stopping them with that front leg front kick. 2. 3. Parry, parry, punch, punch, kick. If you wanted to make that kick more offensive, you could skip forward and strike. 5. 6. 7. And 8. Go ahead and switch them up. All right, ready? 1. Breathe out. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Let's do one more. Forgot the kick. Last one, go. Parry, parry, jab, cross, kick. All right, very good. Okay, the next one, defensive to start with too. You're gonna parry moves to your body. So the punches are to the body. Parry, parry. Number 1, round kick, step down, cross. All right, parry, parry. Number 1, round, cross punch. All right, here we go. And again, you can make it a back leg or make movement on the kick if you want. If you have more room and you're moving around. If not, just kind of stay in your little area with me here. Ready? 1. 2. Parry, parry. Round, cross. 3. 4. And 5. Let's do one more. 6. I wasn't happy with that one. Good. Switch them up. Parry, parry, round kick, cross. Here we go. 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Good. All right, guys. Very good. Okay, next combo is going to be a little more aggressive now. We're going to start in with a lead-in jump front. Okay, so again, you can stay in one spot. Just remember, bring your knee up instead of forward. And that way you stay in the same spot. When you step down, I want a jab cross. I want you to slide away like you're retreating. Exit with a side kick. So the kicks will be with your front leg. So it's jump front, jab cross, slide back, number 1 side kick. Okay, here we go. Jump front, step down, punch, punch, step back. Notice how I pivot my foot. I'm sliding away as somebody's maybe rushing in. There's my side kick then. Okay, look where we're kicking. Here we go. 1. Get that foot step back in the correct position. Side kick. 2. 3. 'Play with where that foot goes. You can hop back to make a bigger distance, or you can step down to make it more of a shuffle or offensive kick, like this. Forward. Shuffle into it if we're following someone still. and 5. Good, all right. And we'll go other sides. Put your other leg in front. Now we're kicking both kicks are with that same leg. So it's my right leg now. Ready, 1. Punch, punch, exit, side kick. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Good. Real easy to kick too high in those side kicks for some of you, so watch the levels. Of course, here's a spot, myself included there. So, all right, good job, guys. Okay. Make sure you check out the defensive portion, review that with a partner, and keep practicing those forms, okay? And hopefully I'll see you back here before you know it. All right, thanks. The blood was flowing through that little workout there, and let's go ahead and stretch it out. So we're 2 shoulders apart. Go down. I'm going to go back and forth here, left and right sides. And breathe. From here, I'm going to bend one knee, go down to our partial lunge here. And back. All right, make sure your hands are nice and stable on the mat. Go ahead and slide your legs out further apart. Now, you don't have to do this like me. If you want to do this, all these moves from our seated position like this, that's fine. And again, don't go out to your max. Go out to where you feel that pull and just hang out for a bit. And breathe. Keep control of everything, guys. All right, from here, I'm going to drop down one knee, turn to the side. Put your hands on either side. Have a front split motion. I'm going to come back up to the center. I'm going to drop and turn to the other side. Good. Make sure you don't skip the stretching part, guys. Even if you're not following me exactly, take anywhere between 5 to 15 minutes and stretch. You don't want to lose that flexibility. If anything, stretch at least 3 times a week pretty hard and you can gain some. Good. From here, I'm going to sit back down. Again, feet are nice and far apart here. If you were seated already, you were doing this, hopefully. Good. Carefully, I'm going to move my feet to the center. Relax them a little bit. Stretch straight down. And breathe. And hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And time. Good. From here, I'm going to pull one leg, my knee back all the way in. So I'm going to turn on the side, spin it all the way to my chest. Okay, I put this hand down and relax down, trying to keep the shoulder on the mat. And I'm going to pull my knee across my body here. And ooh, that feels good. Hip and lower back and breathe. Don't force it, but put some pressure on it. Good. Straighten that leg out. Bring the other knee in, pull in, grab the knee, pull across your body. And hold. Good, and release. Good. All right, from here, I'm going to go ahead and sit down on my feet here. I'm going to bring my hands as far as possible.
Coming up here. Okay, I'm going to bring my right foot over my left. I reach back with my left hand, so it's left arm, right foot. And I bring and pull back and up. Arch yourself. Good. And extend. And down. And then good. All right, set that up. Bring your foot across. If you try to reach from here, you may not be able to grab your foot. So bring your foot to closer to your hand first. And then pull up here. Good. And extend and release. Good. From here, go ahead and sit back down. We're going to come up to our downward dog and stretch those calves out. Go ahead and pedal the feet a little bit. Back down. From here, I'm going to clasp my hands behind my back, clasp them together, and then bring your, I can't go very far, but bring your arms up as high as you can. And release. Good. Bring your arm across your body here. Side and across. Good. From here, I'm up, posting one leg out, pushing my hip. Do this again. Try to get a stretch through here. And then straighten that leg. One more time back to the hamstrings. Calves too if you pull back on your feet. Good. All right. Go ahead and switch them up. I'm driving this hip forward. All you kiddos probably won't feel stretched too much right now, but just go ahead and follow me through those motions still. Breathe. And straighten that leg. Good. And then from here, I'm going to circle the head a little bit. And stretch to the side. Good. And other side. Careful. Might have been a little too hard for me. Breathe. You know, I say don't force it. Perfect example. Stretching the forearms. And we'll call it a class, guys. Keep stretching. If there's an area we didn't hit, you want to hit, stretch out. Make sure you get to it. Good. All right, guys. All right, keep stretching, keep working out. All right, talk to you later. Bye.